So, exciting times. We are receiving our first livestock of the new small holding. We've got half a dozen point of lay hens coming in a couple of days. We need to get ready. So over the last year or so, we really haven't been able to add to our flock at all of laying hens. We've had bird flu issues, we moved. So now's the point where we want to add to the flock and get some more eggs. The coop that we bought 3 or 4 years ago is fantastic, but it's just not big enough. We want to eventually get up to sort of 10 or 12 birds, and that coop's only sized for 7. So what we've done is we bought a new coop that's of a very similar style to the old coop, and we're going to keep the old coop and use that as a secondary accommodation when we introduce new birds. You don't want to put them all together straight away into the same enclosure because there can be all sorts of fights. So to have a second coop means that either for isolating for new birds, or if there's a sick bird, that gives us options too. Okay, so step 1 is for us to build the new coop, and Archie's here to help.
Hello.
So we're going to get started. Okay, that's the body built, and now we're going to have to just do the insides, get some handles on, get the roosting bars on, and then build the nest boxes. How are we getting on then, Arch?
Doing pretty well. Yeah, we've just what have we just done? We've just attached the clumps here so that foxes can't eat our chickens, which is the main issue. And then we've done this. We've got our roof box. I don't know if we've updated about that yet.
That's the nesting boxes.
Nesting boxes. So again, clumps there so we don't get eaten. Just generally preventing chickens from being eaten.
Yes, that's good. Yep. And then last job? Last
job is getting the roof on, which the pieces are here. And then these are our roof panels. So yeah,
let's get cracking.
There. This is the finished product for the chicken coop, Dad.
Yeah,
what have we done?
It's pretty good. So for ease of cleaning, we've got this groovy thing here. And then the roof opens up.
And you can see inside. Just
check it out.
Look at that.
So good. So you can get inside and really get it disinfected and clean, which is pretty good. It's got 4 roosting bars, and that's pretty good. It's also got this. The best thing of all is this pull-out poop tray, which makes life so easy. We're going to cover that in hemp, and then all the poop drops down there, and then you can put that in the compost bin. Super easy.
Wicked.
There we go.
Now, what's next, Dad?
Okay, so next we've got to set up an enclosure. That's tomorrow's job. I'm going to take it in there. So the plan here is to separate off the run that we have at the moment, or the enclosure that we have at the moment, so that they get a chance to get to know each other a little bit. We'll probably keep them separate in different coops and in different parts of the enclosure for a couple of weeks. It just allows the existing flock, which is only 3 birds, to get used to the new hens, and then once they've got a little bit more used to each other, we'll take away the separation, allow them to start mingling, and then obviously they'll do a bit of fighting and a bit of pecking and work out what the new pecking order is, and hopefully everything should be fine. The trick is to get this untangled. When we get the new hens, we're going to clip their wings, and that will stop them from flying over as well, in case they get any ideas. This lot are used to the electric fence, and so they don't go anywhere near it, they don't jump over it, they don't touch it. The new ones won't be, and so they'll get used to it pretty quick. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to fill the poop tray, which is locked on the other side. So we're going to fill the tray with hemp, which is very dry, and it soaks up some of the nest, but it also is a really good substrate. I find this stuff's much better than wood chips because it breaks down much better in the compost bins. Wood chips just didn't, and I ended up putting lots of wood chips all over my veg beds. So this stuff, this hemp, OBO's hemp it's called, much better. Okay, there we go. Okay, next is nesting boxes. They need some as well. Nesting box down.
I haven't got the hang of these hatchets.
Hey?
I haven't got the hang of these hatchets yet.
The clasps.
Clasps, sorry. I haven't got the hang of these clasps yet.
Yeah, they're not great, to be honest. I think we might have to change them. It's quite difficult to do.
They're pretty difficult. Closing them is okay, isn't it?
Yeah, but opening them's even harder.
That's what
We need something that's quick release, because we're doing this every morning. You want to be able to quickly collect the eggs. We feed the chickens layer pellets, organic layer pellets, which give them pretty much everything they need in their diet. We also obviously allow them to roam, to peck grass and grubs from the ground. We also give them some vegetables from our vegetable plot and all those sort of bits and pieces. And to help them with their digestion, we also give them some grit and oyster shell. The oyster shell gives them calcium, which allows them to form harder eggs, and the grit's really good because that goes into their crop and allows them to break down food as part of the sort of digestion process. Okay, so got some feed, put the hat on so the rain can't get in. Okay, so that's us done. We've got our enclosure set up, we've got the new coop ready, we've got some feed and some water for them. All we need to do now is get the hens, and they're coming tomorrow. Okay, so the big day's here. I'm on my way to pick up our new hens. I'm going to a local farm where they get dropped off. I'll collect them there. They're going to be in boxes, which is really handy, and then bring them back home. So it's pouring with rain, unfortunately. It's not the best day to be introducing new hens, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to open the boxes and just let them come out in their own time, and then we'll see how they get on. Well, so far so good. The 6 new girls are in. They seem to like their new coop. They're just having a look inside just now, checking it out. It's obviously pretty grotty weather, but I'll just watch them over the next few hours, and then tonight we'll close them down, put them to bed, and hopefully by tomorrow we should all be a bit more settled in.